Welcome back. So alcohol abuse remains one of the country's biggest social challenges, with young people being the most affected. The promotion of responsible alcohol use and non-alcoholic beverages doesn't seem to totally be effective, but this doesn't mean we should throw the towel in our quest to rid our societies of irresponsible alcohol usage. Let's now speak about efforts to curb the issue of alcohol consumption amongst the young people with the South African Breweries Vice President of Corporate Affairs, Zoleka Lisa. Zoleka, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for making time for us. How much of a big problem is the country facing when it comes to alcohol abuse amongst young people?
Aldrin, thank you for having me. We're well aware that when our products are not consumed responsibly, it definitely does have a negative impact, especially on our youth. But I think we do have an opportunity to really come together with a whole of society approach. And from our side as SAB, it's to innovate and introduce products for legal age drinking consumers to have alternate options.
What do you mean by that, alternate options?
By alternate options, I'm saying we are innovating and introducing the likes of zero and non-alc beers. And I think we are following trends, Aldrin, that we're seeing globally in the likes of North America, in Europe, where young people are asking for other alternatives. So we are really meeting those consumer needs. And I think this is a positive impact on issues like underage, irresponsible consumption.
Yeah, and here's the thing about alcohol users and binge drinking as well, is that unfortunately for some people it is seen as the only way or form to escape, a form of escapism. And some people unfortunately rely on alcohol for that, whereas actually the person needs medical attention and also needs to go for mental evaluation or perhaps maybe sit down with a mental therapist.
That's very, very true. I think there are a number of programs that we have within our organization that help people who do abuse. There's the likes of therapists that are involved. We've had great partnerships with the like of Sanka and the like. But I do think we do also need more proactive and preventative measures, Aldrin, and that's why we are looking to alternatives like non-alc alternatives for consumers.
Yeah, and working with organizations such as aware.org.
Correct. Partnering with aware.org that has been on this mission for many, many years. It has an amazing underage program at the moment, getting young people to use gaming to make better choices in terms of how they consume the products.
Yeah, and I see from the statement that was released as well, you look at the number of children that are exposed to alcohol. It indicates that the research indicates that about 19.9% claim that they first had the alcoholic drink at the age of 13. Speaks to the family, speaks to the societies that we are building. And how do we then have the conversations with the adults in the room?
That's very true. I think we've spent a lot of time in terms of the research we've also done at SAB saying it is an all of society approach, Aldrin. You need parents to be parenting, you need a school environment, you really need to be having honest conversations with young people around the dangers of consuming alcohol at an early age. And that is something that has to be said and a conversation we need to have as a society.
Yeah. From SAB's side, I know during the height of COVID-19, you went to court, for instance, to challenge the ban on alcohol sale during the height of COVID-19, some of the various stages at the time. But are there any lessons from a corporate perspective that you have learned from what has happened during COVID-19? Because what we saw during COVID-19 as well, the restrictions also meant that you didn't have as many cars on the road as you would ordinarily have, and therefore also it led to a reduction in fatalities on the roads.
There were many lessons from COVID, if one could say. I think one was, for us, we as SAB walked away from COVID where we reformed a platform that we called SAB Sharp, South Africa Be Sharp. We had lots of engagement with government, with NGOs, with other members in the industry. And we said we're going to focus our response based on what we observed in COVID on 4 areas. We want South Africans to live sharp, to drive sharp, to sell sharp, and to talk sharp. And we have mega programs that we've invested in that really curb irresponsible consumption. And we've been at it now for a few years and are seeing some positive results in how we're working with our retailers, ensuring that they don't sell to people who are intoxicated, they don't sell to those who are underage, and they don't sell to pregnant women. And we incentivize them in a positive manner. And those programs are getting a lot of traction, Aldrin.